Hey everyone, it's Miss Mint here, and welcome to another speed build. Now, what was the last speed build I did? Because it seems like, quite a long time ago. It must have been the festive home? Yeah, the festive home. So I haven't done one since just before Christmas. Well, actually, surprisingly, that wasn't that long ago. It's only the 4th of January. But still, we're back with another one. That was like completely irrelevant. But, oh gosh, just clapped for some reason there. Not quite sure why. But today we are creating I'm not quite sure what to call it home. I haven't thought of the title yet. Jeez, should have thought of that before I started recording mine. But I haven't. So, yeah, I'm just creating a house I saw from a picture. So basically, I was scrolling through Pinterest like you do, because that is how exciting my life is. I just scroll through Pinterest, and I was like, damn, that's a nice house. I do actually have a picture of it, like at the end of the build, like with the screenshots of the house and whatnot. But I was scrolling through Pinterest, and I was like, that's quite a nice house. I'm feeling in the mood to build. Why don't I try and recreate it in The Sims? How successful was I? I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I decided why not try and recreate it in The Sims. It was so gorgeous. I was like, yes, if I lived there. Oh my gosh, I wish. But the thing is, stuff in The Sims sometimes doesn't correctly translate. Wait, no. Stuff in real life. Jeez, I have no idea what I'm saying. Stuff in real life doesn't necessarily translate well into The Sims, if that makes sense. So the walls on the outside of this house, they were just the plain wood. They were only one colour, but in The Sims it doesn't look good to do that. So there are tweaks. It's not exactly the same, but it is similarities there, I guess. It's based on based. So anyway, this is the exterior video before I start rambling on about Pinterest. Here is the exterior. If you've watched another one of my speed builds, you probably have heard me say about a million times that I don't like doing really long, lengthy builds, whatever. I just don't like doing lengthy things because I feel like they can be a bit overwhelming and whatnot. I don't know. I think if you have a really big following or you have quite a few people that watch you or whatever, it's okay to do that because they love your videos and stuff. But I don't want to make them too long and things. I just prefer to split the builds up, okay? So I will upload the interior. I actually really love the interior for once. But yeah, I will upload the interior either this week, because today's Wednesday. Jeez, do I not know what day it is? It seems like I don't. But yeah, today is Wednesday, so I will probably, maybe, not 100% sure, but I'll try to upload it this week. If not, it will definitely be next week. It depends what other videos I do. I'm just I don't know, I'm winging it, okay? I'm like, today I feel like uploading this, today I feel like uploading that, it's just, it doesn't follow a pattern. Oh, so if I just hit my mic, I just kind of go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of my goal in life, to go with the flow. So as well, the house in the picture is very boxy, but I don't really like boxy stuff too much. It's not, and there's a piece of sellotape stuck to my toe right now. What the hell is that all about? Not quite sure, but that was a TMI moment. But yeah, it's very boxy. I don't do no box, okay? I don't do them boxes. So I decided I was gonna make it more unique. There is actually, you see the bottom layer, that is just for show. There's actually nothing down there, like the garage doors. The actual house is the second and third layer. I was just yeah, I could put something in the basement, but is it really worth it? But I thought, I'm gonna leave it blank. And I did originally put a staircase down there, but I was like, it's such a big space. What the hell am I supposed to do with it? I was like, it's got, how many bedrooms is this place going to do? I think it's got 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, but it hasn't got any studies, game rooms, anything like that. So I was thinking, I will put this on the gallery, by the way, username down in the description down below if you want to go and check it out. If I remember to, which I usually don't, but I will do it, okay, I promise. But yeah. As I was saying, there's loads of space down there, and I was like, I could mess around and start playing stuff. Putting. Where did playing come from? Not 100% sure. But yeah, I could start messing around, putting different rooms in there. But no, I'll leave it blank. And if you guys want to download it, maybe not, it's up to you, I guess. Whoever wants to download it, they can, I don't know, renovate the downstairs themselves. So if they want to put a games room down there, if they want to put cinema down there, if they want to put a pool down there, that's completely fine. Although it does have a pool in the back garden, #living life. What is it with hashtag? Oh my gosh, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. But yeah, here I am just randomly placing some lights and some plants. Got a nice little planter on that porch there. Got some lovely greenery going on. You know, you've got to have a bit of greenery here and there. So I've got this new technique now as well. I always used to like leave the landscaping till last. So I always used to do all the outside, all the interior, and then do the landscaping. But I feel like doing the landscaping first, oh my gosh, with the exterior kind of helps me more because it makes me picture the house better and just like the setting it's in, and it makes me like the build more. So I started to do the landscaping, Katie, the landscaping, not the exterior, the landscaping. I tend to do that with the exterior now, so it will be in this video, it will be all there. I didn't quite know what to do at first for the landscaping. I was just like, yeah, stick a few trees, stick a few plants, we'll just go with it, you know what I mean? But then I ended up adding a little pond, because ponds are great space fillers, by the way. I mean, if you need to fill some space, just put a pond in there. I don't know what the accent was either. I also just love sizing up toy cars and pretending they're real cars, because, you know, I don't think we're ever going to get cars in The Sims 4, because imagine trying to change it to an open world now. It would just be quite hard, I imagine, because the game is not an open world, and then to open everything up so you kind of have the whole of one world in one place, I guess that would be quite hard for them to do. It would like change the game a bit too much, or change how it works. I'm not quite sure. I really hope they would do that, but I highly doubt that they will. So that's sad. But you know, I like to imagine that we can have cars and we can have open worlds which we can use the cars in. So I sized up toys cars and just think one day I'll be able to replace that with a real car. One day. But you know, for now it will do. I also had a bit of a problem deciding what window to put in that space there. I'm not quite sure what I was doing, to be honest. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there is a lot of garden and whatnot. I'm not quite sure what to say anymore. I'm kind of running out of stuff. I've got like 10 minutes left to talk for, and I have this problem. I always run out of things to talk about. I'm just like, talk, and I'm like, oh, I must be near the end now, right? I mean, I've not really got anything much more to say, and then I look, and then I've got like 10 minutes left, and I'm like, oh, she is. What the hell am I going to say now? But yeah, there's a lot of faffing around in this video as well, especially with the plants. I mean, plants, if you like watching me placing down plants, then this is a video for you, I guess. There wasn't much more building from this point on. I can't remember whether I include doing the back garden in this or not. I just kind of quickly split up the video, to be honest. I don't know, I was like, you know, I should really record that voiceover. I mean, I've done the build. I did it at the weekend, I think I finished it. Yeah, I finished it at the weekend, and that was Wednesday, as I've already said. And I was like, you know, I should perhaps record the voiceover, because if I don't, I'm going to completely forget about the build and think, yeah, I did that ages ago, it doesn't matter, but I'll update it now. When I spent around 2 hours doing this, so it wasn't actually a really long build, but I really enjoyed doing this one for some reason. I don't know why. I think I'm getting back into my building, okay? There was a point where I was like, no, building, no, but I like it now. I do, I really do. What did I put in front of these greenery planty stuff? I don't know, I think I actually extended that, because I was like, there's a bit of grass here, and I don't know what to do with the grass. I mean, I could just leave it, but is that really going to look good or not? So I decided to extend it, I think, maybe, I'm not quite sure. And I also put these little, we don't know what they're called. They create sort of an archway, and I was like, you know, your little car can drive through the arch, it can go into the garage, it can do whatever the hell it pleases. And I also like section off the back garden. I think it adds a back garden atmosphere to the back garden, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, here I am, customizing that beauty of an archway. Yeah, it's just an archway, to be honest. It's nothing exciting. But yeah, again, I'm running out of things to say. So I thought, you know, we've got a shrubbery. We've got to get that shrubs in there. We need the shrubs for it to work. We don't want no bareness up in here. We need it to look good. And so I also used sizing up roofs to kind of add that little what's it called, cottagey effect, I guess. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, them shrubs are on point. Okay. So here I am doing some sort of car sizing up, I guess. Yes, you see, I already know what I'm going to do before I even speak. I'm magic. Well, I did kind of do the build, but you know. I don't know what I was doing at this point, so I don't know why I've stopped. Oh, here we go again. I was probably changing my YouTube video because I don't know about you, but I hate sitting in silence. And as well, my headset, which I use to like listen to, of course I listen to the game using my headset, it's really chunky and heavy, and it hurts my ears if I wear it for too long. So I don't wear it when I'm building. Then I kind of feel like I'm just sitting by myself or silent, and I don't like it. So I'm like, I put a YouTube video on, I don't particularly pay attention to it, but I just like to have it in the background, you know what I mean? It just makes me feel safer in a way. I'm like, I never really listen to the video like properly, like to properly get what's going on. I just like the idea that there's a video on there. So I keep changing it all the time. You might get a bit of BuzzFeed in there, might get a bit of Sims videos, and then once I've run out, then I go scouring YouTube, and you know, sometimes I'm not that successful, but I try. Okay, I try. And so here I am extending the garden. Yeah, I thought, why not get some more plantos in there? Plantos? What? Plants? Plants in there. Oh, sorry if I just hit my mic, by the way. Why not? I mean, it's a free world. We should add more plants, I guess. What? That doesn't even make sense. What the hell am I saying? But yeah, I thought, you know, add a few trees, add a few bushes, add a few plants. Just spruce it up a little bit. Spruce, you know, spruce like the tree. Haha, yeah, jokes, whatever. Don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. Again, like I said, I'm not very good at talking for long periods of time. I've made it to nearly, and I say nearly, 12 minutes out of 16 and a half. I'm proud of myself. So I've also got a little path going to like the entrance kind of bit, so like you can actually get to the back garden. My original plan was to put a door down here. Oh my gosh, I should have put a door in a second there and then use stairs. It doesn't matter now, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I originally put a door like leading to the basement, and then a staircase leading from the basement up to the like first floor. But then I was like, no, we'll just have the, like I said, I've already told you about me not wanting the basement and not finishing it. So in the end, we just have the little side path which you can use to get to the back garden. Which, what does the back garden actually have? It has a swimming pool, it has a monkey bars, it has a barbecue, I think, and it has just like a seating area. So it's just like your bog standard garden. Well, I mean, not everyone has that stuff, but I mean, it's quite standard for the Sims. A lot of Sim houses have this. I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh yeah, I'm changing the patio sort of area. I'm sorry if the camera's a bit spinning, by the way. I'm not very good at controlling the camera. So yeah, I'm just kind of furnishing now. I'm just trying again to find stuff to say. I do find back gardens quite hard to furnish because sometimes they end up looking a bit sparse, and I don't like that. So I don't think this turned out too bad. It turned out looking quite full in the end. Here's me messing around with the colours of the little parasol and stuff, and adding a few lights so you do know where you're going. You know, you don't want to start tripping over in the back garden, even though Sims don't trip over because they're Sims, you know. I wanted to add them little heaters in as well, but it ended up not working. I was like, it doesn't quite look right. So what do I do now? Yes, I create this little like patio sort of zone around the swimming pool, because I was like, why do I keep saying because I was like, stop saying like, please. But yeah, I thought if you're getting out the swimming pool, I think of this as like a real house, even though it's for Sims. You don't want to be stepping on grass and getting grassy feet. You want to have a nice clean patio to stand on. You don't want any grass there, you don't want any mud, because when mud gets wet, as everyone kind of knows, it gets wet. that doesn't make sense, but you don't want like wet feet touching mud and then the mud going onto your feet, because it's kind of, you know, not that good. So I thought logically you would want a patio. Yeah, patio. So just in case we were wondering my thoughts behind that. And here's me doing a floor plan. I decided to include it in this video because I thought, you know, floor plan, it's not the exterior, but it's not furnishing. So I was like, let's include the floor plan, why not? So this is what it looks like without finishings. If you want to see finishings, make sure you come back for the next video, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm messing around with pillars when I shouldn't be. I should be doing the floor plan. Here I am, again, messing around with pillars and stuff, and trying to adding a bathroom and a kitchen and all that jazz. I'm not too I'm not too I'm not too disappointed with how this turned out. I think it didn't turn out too badly in the end, but it's not the best, you know, it's not the best house I've built, but I did like the interior, especially because I'm not very good at interiors, but I did like this particular interior. So I'm not quite sure, I'm just adding lights. I always have to add lights because if I can't see what I'm doing, then I'm just no good whatsoever. I did try changing the position of the staircase, didn't work in the end, so I just didn't bother. I just left it where it was, added a few more bedrooms, and yeah, that's about it. And there will be, I probably would have said this, screenshots at the end of this video, not of the interior, just of the exterior. But yeah, I thought why not include some of them in, because you know that's what builds do. What am I saying right now? I'm not quite sure. Can we just stop faffing around with the staircase, please? I mean, come on, what the hell was I doing? Why did I faff around so much with the staircase? I'm not quite sure. But oh yeah, this is the staircase to the basement, which does get deleted eventually. Not in this video though. So that's the house I based it on, and here are the screenshots. So thank you guys all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to leave a like or comment, would be really cool too. I love to hear what you got to say if you have suggestions or anything like that. And please don't forget to subscribe, it'll mean the world to me. And if you click the little bell beside it, you'll get to know when my videos are uploaded. So again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video of mine. So bye bye guys.